What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another break on this Sunday evening. Right now, we've got our 2025 Kakawow Cosmos Disney 10 box full case number 5. Pick your movie slash character. I'm going to go ahead and get this shared over to the group, get everybody tagged, and we will go ahead and get started. Almost got all the tags in here. A couple more names, and then we'll go ahead and get started. All right, tags have been added. Let's go ahead and crack this case, get our 10 boxes out, get started. Good luck, everybody. All right, there we go. Got our 10 boxes out. Let's do this. Good luck, everybody. Got our raffle card there. Those will be randomed at the end of the break amongst everybody. Empty box number 1 there. Nice tramp for the lady in the tramp spot to start us off. And we've got a Lumiere here for the Beauty and the Beast spot. That one going to be 6 out of 75. We'll go ahead and get that one magged up. see if I can get this blurriness adjusted here. I don't know why it started doing that all of a sudden. There we go. Much better. Nice Lumiere again there. Congrats on that for the Beauty and the Beast spot. Nice Bolt there for the Bolt spot. That one going to be 13 out of 365. Nice Huey, Dewey, and Louie on the die cut for the Duck spot. Nice Pacha there for the Emperor's New Group. So we got our first collection booklet poster here. Going to be a nice one here. That one going to be random between the Donald Duck and Chip and Dale spot, since all three characters are mentioned. Nice Happy there for the Seven Dwarf spot. Happy Park for the Turning Red spot. We got a nice Mickey Mouse here. Going over to the Mickey spot. That one going to be 66 out of 100. We'll go ahead and get that one magged up. Nice one there again for the Mickey Mouse spot. Congrats on that. Nice Mr. Incredible there. Love that art style. Sketch image. All right, let me get this base moved over. We'll hop into box number 2. Another raffle card there. Empty box number 2. Got a nice John Smith die cut here for the Pocahontas spot. That one going to be 11 out of 20. Going to get that one magged up. Congrats on that. Love to see those low numbered die cuts in here. Preston, you can enter them on their website to win extra cards. So it gives you the chance to win extra boxes, extra packs, thing like that. Heck yeah, Corey. Glad you like it. Another collection poster here. That one going to go over to Pluto. Nice one there for the Pluto spot. Nice Goofy there for the Goofy spot. That one going to be 99 out of 225. Let's keep going. For some reason, this is going super blurry here, so I'm trying to get it fixed. We got a new camera, so it's still in its. There we go. That should be better. Nice Malin Lee there. Oh my gosh. Kakawow, I think, has like the strongest packs in the hobby. They never want to open. Nice Sleepy there. Thank you, Barry. We try. I have a harder time doing it, like, asking questions to others while I'm breaking, but I really loved doing that. Got Elastigirl there for the Incredibles. There we go. Got a nice Snow White here for the Snow White and the 7 Dwarf spot. 58 out of 100. Nice one there. We'll get that one magged up. Been magging all the huge characters and princesses out of 100 or less. Nice Stitch there for the Lilo and Stitch spot. One of my favorites. My favorite fact about that movie is that the creator, Chris Sanders, was working at Casa Bonita when he came up with the idea of that. Which is a local Denver treasure here. I'm sure everybody knows about it now because of the South Park guys, but definitely one of the most fun places. Nice go-go Tamago there for the Big Hero 6 spot. He also created How to Train Your Dragon and The Good Robot, which I believe is a movie that just came out not too long ago. We got a nice Prince Philip out of 75. Going over to the Sleeping Beauty spot, 46 out of 75. We'll get that one magged up. Let's do it. I would love to pull a Stitch Mag. All right, let me get this basement over. Hop into the next box here. Another raffle there. Empty box there. Nice flick for the Bugs Life spot. Nice Screenslaver there for the Incredible spot. That one's going to be 106 out of 365. Fred there for the Big Hero 6 spot. Got this one, Donald and Goofy on the no sale. So that one will be random between the Donald and Goofy spots. Lady for the Lady and the Tramp. Nice Mickey Mouse there. The unique haircut. That one would be 88 out of 188 for the Mickey spot. Remy there. Die cut Uncle Scrooge there for the Duck family spot. Got a nice Quasimodo there for the Hunchback spot. That one going to be 71 out of 100. Get this basement over. We'll hop into box number 4. There we go. Another raffle there. Empty box there. Nice dash there for the incredible spot. We got a nice Aliens for the Toy Story spot. 358 out of 365. The Lovers of the Claw. We got a nice Goofy here for the Goofy spot. That one going to be 55 out of 75. Elements will show up. Don't worry. We're only 4 boxes in. We got more than half a case still. Nice die cut there of Happy. Going over to the 7 Dwarves spot there. Nice Arthur there for the sword and the stone. We do have another case of this up on the website with only 1 film spot left. So that most likely will be the next break. Miriam there for Turning Red. Okay, interesting. We've got something already sleeved here. Ooh. What do we have here? We've got an artist Hand-drawn booklet sketch card. This is big right here. That one going over to the Alice in Wonderland spot. Congrats on that. That is gorgeous. 1/1 sketch booklet there. Congrats on that. Going over to Tim Boville. There you go, Tim. I'm going to go grab a mag for that. Sorry, these booklets take a little bit longer to mag. There we go. Congrats on that 1/1 sketch booklet. Let's get that thrown up on a mag stand here. That is killer. My favorite card I think I've pulled from this set so far. Can't go wrong with that. It's crazy to think that someone didn't use a computer to put that to paper. Like, I'm always astounded by how talented artists are. Nice Minnie Mouse there. That one going to be at 97 out of 188 for the Minnie Mouse spot. We got our poster booklet here. This one's going to be Cars 2. Really nice one there for the Cars spot. Congrats on that. All right, let me get this base moved over. We'll hop into box number 5 halfway through here. Raffle there. Empty box there. Nice Honey Lemon for the Big Hero 6 spot. Nice Mike Wazowski there for the Monsters Inc. spot. That one would be 74 out of 365. Baymax there for the Big Hero 6 spot. We got a really nice relic here. Our Dollhouse relic. The last two boxes have been absolutely killer. That one to be 34 out of 155. Going over to the Goofy spot. Congrats on that one. Let's get these boxes moved back a little bit. Give us some more room for mags. Let's fill it back there. Goofy right there. Congrats again on that one for the Goofy spot. Another collection poster here. This one for Aristocats. Really nice poster there for the Aristocats spot. Congrats on that. Got a red panda there for the turning red spot. They do have top loaders. If you want some of them put in those ones, I can grab a couple. They just are not as secure in my opinion. So I like to keep them in the closed ones just to protect them while we ship them to you. But if anybody wants the opened ones, happy to switch to those. It's Cruella de Vil there for the 101 Dalmatians. Got a nice Mickey Mouse there for the Mickey Mouse spot. That one going to be 62 out of 100. On my man Mickey here behind Goofy with the other Mickey Mac. We got Violet there Finish off that box and hop into box number 6. Nice one there for the Incredibles. Raffle there. Empty box there. Nice Woody there. That one going to be 47 out of 100 for the Toy Story spot. Goofy back for a little bit. Throw Woody up here. Nice Prince Philip there for the Sleeping Beauty spot. Nice James Sully Sullivan for the Monsters Inc. spot. That one could be 31 out of 365. Lotso Huggin' Bear there for a Toy Story. Simba there for the Lion King. Olaf for the Frozen spot. Nice die cut Fred there for the Big Hero 6 spot. Nice Envy for Inside Out. Should have our collection poster in this one. Got one for the Frozen spot here. Lovely poster there. Congrats on that one for the Frozen spot. Got a nice Pocahontas here for the Pocahontas spot. That one will be 22 out of 45. Get That magged up to go to John Smith. Woody moved back here. Pocahontas up there for a minute. Let me get this basement over. We'll hop into box number 7. Another raffle there. Empty box. Nice Mickey Mouse there, obviously for the Mickey spot. Got a nice Boo here for the Monsters Inc. spot. That one going to be 33 out of 365. Got Sergeant Tammy Calhoun for the Wreck-It Ralph spot. Trade by Jane Lynch. We've got a nice Merida here for the Brave spot. This is going to have a lucky card on the inside. Kind of hard to see, but you can see that die cut there, or cut out, if you would like to call it. That one's going to be 30 out of 149, and when you get that card, you can crack it open. See what is hiding inside. Congrats on that one for the Brave spot. Benjamin Clawhauser there for the Zootopia spot. Nice Cogsworth there for the Beauty and the Beast spot. Maui there for the Moana spot. Nice sneezy spot there for the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. We got our collection poster here for the Turning Red spot. Nice one there. Congrats on that. And we've got our first auto, going to be Prince Eric for the Little Mermaid spot. 45 out of 100. Congrats on that. Get that one magged up. There we go. Congrats on that on the auto. Go ahead and throw this one up here. We're going to start making a stack of our mags. Ran out of mag stands. We'll start stacking them off to the side. Changing them out every once in a while. Let me get this base moved over. We'll hop into box number 8. Not guaranteed, but typically we see 2 autos per case. So might be looking for another one, but that might also be taken by the 1 of 1 sketch card. Raffle there. Empty box. Nice Joe Gardner there for the soul spot. Nice Honey Lemon there for the Big Hero 6 spot. Got a nice Angel here for the Lilo and Stitch spot. That one could be 3 out of 45. We'll get that one magged up. Not a Stitch mag like requested, but close. Same experiment type. All right, heck yeah, Joe. Glad you're happy with it. Embarrassment there for the inside out spot. Frozone there for the incredible spot. There we go. Nice Pleakley for the Lilo and Stitch spot. Tigger there for the Winnie the Pooh spot. 3 more packs. Let me hop into our second to last box here. Got a nice Mickey Mouse here. I believe that should be out of 10. 7 out of 10. Mickey Mouse. Congrats on that for the Mickey spot. Absolute banger there. The biggest characters you can get in the set, if not the biggest. Got our collection poster here for the Incredibles spot. Nice Incredibles 2 poster there. Congrats on that. I haven't, Corey. I've always wanted to get into Lorcana, and I've never had the chance. But is it something worth checking out? I'll definitely take a look at it. Nice Lotso Hugging Bear for the Toy Story spot. That one going to be 91 out of 365. And with that, we'll hop into our second to last box here. Oh, heck yeah, that's awesome. Raffle there. Empty box there. And we've got a Maleficent here for the Sleeping Beauty spot. Nice one there. Nice Esmeralda there for the Hunchback spot. That one going to be 49 out of 100. Nice Void there for the Incredible spot. That one is going to be 124 out of 365. Nice Slinky Dog there for the Toy Story spot. Kristoff there for the Frozen spot. Heimlich there for the Bugs Life spot. Luigi for the Cars spot. Another collection poster here. That one going over to the Donald Duck spot. Congrats on that. Agreed. I think everybody agrees. Heimlich is by far the best character from Bug's Life, with maybe Francis the Ladybug as a close second. Nice Daisy Duck there for the Daisy spot. That one going to be 20 out of 188. Grumpy there for the Snow White spot. All right, let me get this basement over. I'll hop into our last box here. Just a second. Empty box there. Here we go. Good luck. Last box, everybody. Got Sally from Cars. There hasn't been an Elemental Mag yet, but I've already pulled a couple Elemental Base in this box, or in this case, rather. Tuck there for the Raya spot. Nice Jesse there for the Toy Story spot. That one going to be 128 out of 365. Nice Merida there for the Brave spot. That one going to be 19 out of 45. We'll go ahead and get that one magged up. Nice Go-Go Tamago there on the die cut for the Big Hero 6 spot. Aliens there for the Toy Story spot. Aurora for the Sleeping Beauty spot. Got a nice Baymax on the red here. 21 out of 75 for the Big Hero 6 spot. There we go. Nice one there for the Big Hero 6 spot. Congrats on that. Throw that behind the Snow White. Showed off in a recap in a second. And last pack here. Good luck, everybody. After this, start our recap by randoming all the raffles and then hopping into those two booklet randoms we have to do. Our final booklet's going to be for the Incredibles. On the original Incredibles poster. Congrats on that. All right, let me get this base moved over, get a couple things situated. We will hop into our recap. Like I said, it's going to start with a couple of those randoms. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get these randoms built. Going to have 3 for us. 1 for each of the booklets with dual characters in them, and 1 for the raffle cards. Let me look real quick. I don't believe it has yet, but let me check. It has not yet. Still 1 spot in there. All right, here we go. Kakawow. Raffle cards got Caden on top, Preston on the bottom. 44 entries, just like they show on your screen. Going to roll the dice, ending less than 4. We roll again, and then the top 10 names will get a raffle card. Good luck. Got a 4, so we're good there. 2, 3, and 4. Andrew Evangelista, Jason Powell, Ryan Crosby, Adam Daly, Jason Powell again, Sean Herring, Corey, Andrew Jones, Jason Fournier, and Jason Powell. Those are going to be the 10 names for those raffles. Congrats on that. Get this posted real quick in our chat, and then we'll do those 2 randoms for the booklets that feature multiple characters. All right, first one going to be this Donald and Goofy booklet. Let me move my finger there. That's going to be random between Donald and Goofy spots. Going to roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again. Good luck. Whichever name is on top will get this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That one going over to the Goofy spot. Congrats on that. Going over to the Goofy spot. Get this verification code copied and pasted real quick. There we go. Then we have Donald and Chippendale. Got that one there. Donald and Chippendale. Once again, going to roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again. Name on top will get it. Good luck. Got a 6, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That one go over to the Donald Duck spot. Congrats on that. Let me get this verification code pasted, and we will hop into the rest of our recap. All right, here we go with our recap. Donald Duck on the collection poster, obviously for the Donald spot. This one going over to Goofy. Got the Incredibles 1 poster there. Got another booklet going over to Donald. The Incredibles 2 poster. Turning Red poster there. Frozen poster. Obviously, all these going to the spots listed. Aristocats poster there. Cars 2 poster. And finally, a Pluto poster going over to the Pluto spot. And we've got our top loaders here. Got Go-Go Tamango on the die cut for Big Hero 6. Jesse out of 365 for Toy Story. Grumpy on the die cut for Snow White. Daisy Duck out of 188 for the Duck spot. Void for the Incredibles out of 365. Esmeralda out of 100 for the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Lotso out of 365 for the Toy Story spot. Honey Lemon for the Big Hero 6 spot on the die cut. Maui for the Moana spot on the die cut. Merida on the Lucky card there out of 149 for the Brave spot. Boo out of 365 for the Monsters Inc. spot. Fred for the Big Hero 6 spot. James Sully Sullivan for the Monsters Inc. spot out of 365. Baymax on the die cut for the Big Hero 6. Mike Wazowski out of 365 for the Monsters Inc. Minnie Mouse out of 188 for the Minnie Mouse spot. Happy on the die cut for the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Aliens out of 365 for the Toy Story spot. Quasimodo out of 100 for the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Scrooge on the die cut for the Duck family spot. Mickey Mouse out of 188 for the Mickey spot. Screensaver out of 365 for the Incredible spot. Goofy out of 225 for the Goofy spot. Huey, Dewey, and Louie for the Duck family spot on the die cut. And Bolt out of 365 for the Bolt spot. And we got Goofy out of 75 for the Goofy spot. Baymax out of 75 for the Big Hero 6 spot. Mickey Mouse out of 100 for the Mickey spot. Merida out of 45 for the Brave spot. Woody out of 100 for the Toy Story spot. Goofy for the Dollhouse there. That one going over the Goofy spot out of 155 on the Relic. Pocahontas out of 45 for the Pocahontas spot. Eric on the auto out of 100 for the Little Mermaid spot. Mickey Mouse out of 10 for the Mickey Mouse spot. Angel out of 45 for the Lilo and Stitch spot. Snow White out of 100 for the Snow White spot. John Smith out of 20 on the die cut for the Pocahontas spot. Prince Philip out of 75 for the Sleeping Beauty spot. Lumiere out of 75 for the Beauty and the Beast spot. And Mickey Mouse out of 100 for the Mickey Mouse spot. And we finish off with our absolute monster here, the 1-of-1 Alice in Wonderland sketch card for the Alice in Wonderland spot. You can see the 1-of-1 there. Congrats on that. All right, that's going to do it for this break. Thank you, everybody.